right, guys. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna go ahead and get the show started. I don't know what is happening. I have no idea what's going on. Um, what's up, team? Sorry, you guys. Again, I don't know what's going on. Today just want to be difficult. Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all hear me well? All right. So we got Team Samantha Lee up in the building. And we've got Shane up in the building. So we got our moderators here. Again, you guys, thank you for your patience. I have no idea what's going on with the daggone thing. Okay, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, guys, what's up? Let me see everybody. What's up? I'm seeing Perth Western. Where are you guys from? Perth Western, Australia. I'm seeing people from Branson. Thank you guys for your patience with me today. I'm trying to get everything together and it don't want to work. And I'm like, what's happening, Lord? Like, what's going on, Jesus? Help me, God. But it is what it is. We here. We gonna rock the show. So I'm sorry for the technical difficulties again. I don't know. I don't understand. My computer want to work some days. You said my DNS settings. What that mean? Just Ryan. I don't know what that mean. What is just Ryan? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, it's Amber, y'all. It's Amber that's rocking the mic today for us. So let's go ahead and welcome Amber in the building. I'm seeing somebody from North Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Houston, Trinidad to Brooklyn to Baltimore. Larry Gallagher from Tampa, Florida. We see Arkansas in the building. We see California in the building. That's what's up, you guys. It's great to see everybody. Thank you guys for joining in. Lyrica, I'm seeing some faces that we normally see. AR Boogie, Virginia, DC. I don't even, you know what's so cool, y'all? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all know I live out here in Atlanta. And I don't see not one person from Atlanta, Georgia, which really makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. So great to see everybody from England, Toronto, Canada, from New York. What's up? 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 Yeah, Jason, I didn't know there was a heat. Y'all know, y'all might have seen one of my lives. I definitely have said that, you know, the weather, you know, I don't know. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. That's just one of them things. I don't watch the news. So I don't even know what's going on with the weather, to be honest with you. But you know, it's hot. It is hot out here. It is hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. We seeing Cameroon, Africa in the building. We seeing Sweden in the Sweden, Ireland. That's amazing. Miami. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So thank you guys for just always being patient with me, rocking with me. Again, we have Team Love Samantha Lee, which is my girl Amber. So welcome Amber into the chat. I'm seeing Minnesota in the building, Oklahoma, Pam. What's up, Pam? All right, you guys, we have a great show tonight. We have a lot of questions that we are going to answer. I'm just going to let it flow. We just going to let this thing do what it do. I'm going to go ahead. Again, you guys, if you guys want to donate, it's always welcomed. If you want to donate, I'm love it. You know, we work hard. We try to make things happen here. So if you want to donate, want to do your thing, Cash App it. Again, we have questions that have been submitted. So if you have another question that has not been submitted, then you guys have to go ahead and do a super chat to get a question answered outside of what's happening right now. But otherwise than that, we just gonna go ahead and rock with the show. Sam got you again. Well, Sam gets the best of us, doesn't she? So listen. Guys, I do have to shout out though. Your girl done lost like Sam done probably lost at this point 15 pounds, baby. Yes, I did. Yes, she did. I have I've been eating right, been eating clean, you guys. I've been on my thing. So I'm getting it together, y'all. I'm getting it together. Y'all see these? I'm just so happy. It's hard work, y'all. It's hard work. It's hard work. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first question. Again, we have some really great questions. My goal is actually 18 pounds. 18 pounds. 18 pounds. Oh, okay, PJ Plague. Thank you for letting us know. He said he watches my show and he's got 1 million subscribers. Good for you, sir. That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's get started with the first question that we have for the evening. Okay, we got some wild questions today. So go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and get you a drink. Get you something to drink. I got my water. Y'all know I'm gonna stay hydrated. But we gonna do what we gotta do. We gotta do. We gotta do. We gotta do. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. All right. I have okay. Ooh. Some of y'all got some wild questions. So somebody asked me, divorce hasn't been finalized. He keeps insisting that it's only me. What should I do? So he wined and dined me, Sam, for 3 months while he is separated from his wife. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. You got your wine ready? Let's get into it. Yes. Divorce hasn't been finalized. That's the situation, y'all. He keeps insisting that it's only me. What should I do? He wined and dined me, Sam, for 3 months while he is separated from his wife. What y'all think in the chat? I want to know. Before I share my perspective, I want to hear yours. What do you guys think? He been whining and dining her for 3 months. His divorce isn't finalized yet. It seems like he's only been separated from his wife for 3 months. What y'all think in the chat? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm just gonna wait and see what y'all got to say because I'm gonna go ahead and just drink my little drink right now. Is that a bird? Oh, that's a bird. I got bluebirds, y'all. Bluebirds. Is that good luck? Is that good luck? Shane, I love you, Shane. First of all, y'all, Shane been rocking with me from day one. I love you, Shane. Thank you for supporting me. I'm gonna actually do a dance for you since you're doing that. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Shane. Go, Shane. Go, Shane. Go, Shane. Go, Shane. It's Shane. Shane, Shane, Shane. Shane. Y'all, it's a bluebird in my backyard. 2 of them. That's gotta be the blessing of the Lord. That's gotta be Jesus in the backyard, y'all. Oh, you like that dance, Shane? You know. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Yes, what we got here. Okay, it says that let's see what people say. Take a new route and be with her. However you get them is truly how you would lose them. No way, red flag. Leave that man alone. Marriage is marriage. You don't want to get in between that. Never been a side chick. Never want to be a side chick. Side piece, SMH. Yes, it is. LMAO. They getting a head start as long as the paperwork is filed. It says he was still married, spending time with another woman that wanted to dine her while he divorced his old hag wife. Woo, Jesus. Y'all read this comment? Old hag of a how you know his wife is an old hag? Girl, you done jumped. He didn't say that. Why are you divorcing this old hag of a wife? Jeez, Ginger, take it easy, sis. That sounds like a total narcissistic abuser to me, but also he could change women like socks. Ginger went in on y'all, boy. She didn't know what to do. Okay. Deb is not here today, but we do have Amber. She's in the building. So we gonna love and appreciate Amber. Amber and I, long story short, Amber and I have been friends for 15 years. So she's stepping in, and we'll be stepping in moving forward. Hopefully she's not fully in love. The player got a number, be where you want to be. That's what it's. So this is my perspective, you guys. You may not have asked, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what I think. Okay, let me just for those who are just joining in. We have a man or a woman who is dating a man who is married. He's been separated from his wife for 3 months. But he's been whining and dining her ever since. He's been whining and dining her since I guess he left the house. Divorce hasn't been finalized, but they've been separated. Here's my perspective, you guys. Here's my perspective. Okay, first off, you went finalized and separated. First, we got to get to filed. That's number one. Has the separated in a divorce being filed? That's not that. They're two different people. That's the thing. People want to jump into stuff and they want to get into stuff with people immediately. Okay, so that's a mistake. It's a mistake to jump in with somebody who is separated and there has been no paperwork that has been filed. You have not seen anything outside of, because him saying it's not finalized and them being separated are not the same. Y'all, if paperwork ain't been filed, we ain't even where we need to be. We're not even close to where we need to be yet. Meaning that you still, like, there's nothing on any level that is saying that you guys are not together at all. There's no legal paperwork that has been filed. When you say separated, we need to get terms correct, okay? Separated is first step, meaning we live in separately. We are not together. We're not divorced. We haven't filed no paperwork, but we're in the first step of that. We're not living together. We may be in different housing, but no paperwork has been filed. So that is separated, right? Then we have filed filed. When we have filed for divorce paperwork, we may be living separately, but paperwork has legally been filed. We have started the divorce process. And then finalized is the end of the divorce process. Now, a lot of people get very confused. People will say to them, oh, my divorce almost finalized, but then they say they're separated. No, you haven't even started the divorce process. You are still married and legally nothing has been filed. Okay. So if that is the case, that is a 100% married man. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that's saying that he is not. So you are dealing with a full-on married man. Okay. And my thing here is this. There is nothing that will good. There is nothing good that will come from you messing with a married man. Nothing good. Nobody, God is not going to send nobody your way that is somebody else's husband. If that is legally the situation, you are dealing with somebody else's husband. If nothing has been said otherwise, you are dealing with somebody else's husband. Can I put this on a bullhorn? That is still, if there is nothing that says otherwise, that is just like the reverse is true. If there is nothing that says otherwise, that is that man's wife. And you are messing with that man's wife. If there is nothing that has been filed, if there is nothing that has been stated, I don't care if they live in separately. I don't care if they live in separately. That don't mean nothing to me. What's the paperwork? What that paperwork say? Do we have paperwork that states that he is no longer married? Why do y'all need that? I'll tell you why y'all need that. The thing is, a divorce is never, I mean, some people get divorced and it's very easy. 1, 2, 3, we on the same page. We got this, we got that, this, that, and the third. Okay. But there are other divorces that take time. And here's the thing. It's not a bad thing to take time, because if it takes time, that means the time that is allotted during that time, that person can potentially heal. That person can get to a different place in their spirit where they're really over the person that they were once with. Like, those are things that can happen. A lot of people rush into, because we're accustomed, and y'all, this is a whole nother science, but I'm gonna get into it. Okay. When someone has been married, they don't know how to date. They don't know how to date because they ain't never been married before. So they date like a married person. Oh, what's up? No chill, Gil. Okay, starting to super chats with it from your other page. Okay, I see you. But anyway, guys, what I'm saying is, It I need you guys to hear me. People that are married don't know how to date like single people. They only know how to date like married people. Okay? Meaning that a married person is more likely to jump into a relationship very quickly after a relationship because all they know is long-term commitment. They do not know short-term commitment. You see what I'm saying? So to me, I think that you have to really wait till you see this all the way through before you engage in a relationship with this person because they may be trying to make things work as if they're a married person with you. And you may not be the right person. You just do things differently than a person used to do. And so they're just kind of filling in the space because they're used to being with somebody. You know, wait, hold up. Let me see this. Listen to this full story first before you judge why he is still married. Sloan. Well, first off, what's up, Sloan? Love your new picture. First, gotta say, love your new picture, Sloan. Very much you, sir. Welcome back. Um, love that you got the girls in the picture with you. Always a pleasure. Where you at, Sloan? But anyway, I'm not surprised that you gave me this comment, Sloan. I'm not. I know a little bit about you. This is very Sloan like. Where it's like, okay, but why you don't know why he's still married though? Doesn't matter in my opinion, Sloan. He's still married. That's still somebody's husband. And for me, spiritually, you're not reaping nothing good by dating somebody's husband. You just not. There's nothing good that comes from that. And you don't even really, to me, I don't even see how you can really be over anybody if you still married to them. That's just how I look at it. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, what don't want to be a substitute. Hey, I'm Dread. What's going on, Dream Crazy? Even if it's still married, the person should not have a boyfriend or girlfriend. That I agree with that as well. I agree with that as well, y'all. And I'm saying this from a perspective. Listen, I'm not saying I'm like I don't know everything. I don't know everything. Okay, now y'all, he killing the Cash App game up. He killing the Cash App game. Okay, go ahead, no chill. Go ahead with your no chill self. Go ahead then. Y'all gotta step your game up. Y'all be on here every he just stepped into the ring and he out here really giving. So we gonna have to go ahead and give him his props, you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Dane. I love you, Sam. My true definition of a real woman. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay. People reap what they sow. Okay. What happens to people in love? Super chat. He making it rain today. He putting y'all be watching me every week. Yeah. Don't know war with himself. That's good enough. No, I don't agree. I don't agree, y'all. I don't agree. I do not agree with any. I don't care where they are in the divorce process. And I'm saying this from experience. Y'all know I've been divorced. Okay. We all know that. There are times where there was a time where I was seeing people in the divorce process, right? And I remember going through that and I had a conviction on my spirit. Like, even if I filed, you know, this isn't right. Like, God isn't going to do anything good about with this. I'm still married to somebody, right? And I ended up like stopping and just really just waiting things out. And that was a benefit because I got used to being on my own. I got used to really understanding like my life and my dynamics and what my life is going to look like. Um so I just feel like you've got to people need that time. I mean, to see it all the way through. I think that you become a different person on the other side of divorce. And you don't know that if you haven't had time being divorced by yourself. You need to learn how to be single, or you'll just rush into the next relationship, not taking into account everything that needs to be there. This man just ran out the house 3 months ago and he whining and dining some new girl. That's not wisdom. And I don't know how you think that's going to work out. I mean, and here's the thing, y'all. Isaiah, everybody talking about divorce, what the Bible say, what the Bible say. We want to bring up the Old Testament, New Testament. Divorce is shunned upon. Okay, we get that. We understand that. I'm just tired of people shunning people for divorce. It happens. It happens way too frequently. We have normalized it way too much as a society. But we're not going to do the whole shaming people, doing like God hates divorce, you're wrong. You don't know how many messages I've gotten, and most people have no idea why I made certain decisions in my life, nor do they know what anybody else has gone through. And I don't think that everybody that is in a marriage needs to stay married. Some things are unhealthy. Some things is not going to bring about good fruit. If you have an abusive marriage, I'm not going to tell no woman to stay in an abusive marriage. I'm not going to do that. Period. Y'all, I'm going to get on the soapbox. I'm going to just jump off the soapbox because I'm going to jump off the soapbox. And so in short, oh girl, I don't think that that's wisdom. He's not even been separated from his wife. He's been separated from his wife from 3 months. He's just looking for somebody to fill in the space. Or he's just really excited about being single and he's just jumping in the pool. He ain't ready. He ain't ready to jump in no pool. He don't know how to jump in the pool. He's just excited to date again and have that freedom. He don't know. He don't know. You need to see some paperwork. That's my thing. That's my thing. Okay, so anyway, let me go ahead and find another question over here. Nope. What is this? Oh. All right, somebody asked me this question. They said, ever look at someone's actions and think, does she really care or are there other drivers? Ever look at somebody's actions and think, does she really care or are there other drivers? Okay, y'all, no chill it doesn't have no chill tonight. Let's go, no chill. Let's go. Let's go then. Go ahead. I love it. Oh, I'm hot. I love it. Okay, Fernando is saying something that I think is meaningful. Hold on, let me see what Fernando's saying. My wife left because she feels for the illusions of a least huge house, but I own my house. Wait, what? My wife left because she fell for the illusion of a least huge house, least nice car, but I own my house and okay. So you're saying she left you for another man and the stuff wasn't even real. That's what you basically saying. Wow. Well, Fernando says that his wife left him for another dude that she thought had money and he really didn't have no money. I tell you what, we can't make this kind of stuff up. Y'all, again, I understand human nature. Women are hypergamous, right? We understand what hypergamous is. You're my friend and my verdict. What does that mean? Just Ryan from NOLA. I thought we was cool. My issue with that situation is that women, no, Rodney, okay, first off, no chill is out here really doing it. Okay, we gotta first off give it to him. And first, y'all need to follow him in all his channels. So go ahead and you can hit that subscribe button for him. So we gotta support him because he's supporting me. Okay, so anyway, long story short, y'all, women are hypergamous. They always try to date up. Women try to date up because we like protectors and providers. That is our nature. Okay. And so if a woman sees a man that is doing more or she feels like he's doing more, it's going to be hard for her to say no to that. But I think it's really, really, really disgusting, in my opinion, if you married and you engaging in conversations with other men on that level to where you leave your marriage. No man, listen, I can't, I'm going to jump up. I'm going to jump up because I have to jump up for this. There is no, let me be very clear to everybody on here. God ain't going to send you your husband or your wife while you're still married. If you are married, God is not sending you your husband and wife while you married. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it feel like. I don't care none of that. Y'all have to understand that is the enemy. The enemy is here to steal, kill, and destroy. We already know that. So why in the world would the God of covenant who values marriage send you another person while you are married and he values covenant? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Y'all getting me hot today. Y'all getting me hot today. That ain't your husband and that ain't your wife. And if you over here dating some man that you know is married, sis, stop it. Because you're going to be making a mistake one way or the other. Hear me out. One way or the other, it's not going to work out the way you want it to. One way or the other. One way or the other. Mark my words. One way or the other. Whew, Jesus. Y'all, I'm getting hot. Okay. Let me see. Other question we got going on here today. All right. Okay. I answer this one. Somebody asked me, how would you like a man to present himself to you after meeting him for the first time? I'm going to read that again. How would you like a man to present himself to you after meeting him for the first time? Ladies in the chat, I want you guys to answer. How do you want a man to present to you when you meet him for the first time? I'll tell you my answer too. Sloan, don't talk about MLK. Don't bring up King David and MLK and JFK. Don't do that. That does not mean God ordained that, Sloan. Even if they did that as human beings, that's not my justification. I go by Bible. I don't go by people, mere mortals. I don't go by that. That's not my example. My example is God. So anyway, what I was saying was, how would you like a man to present himself to you after meeting him for the first time? Ladies, what y'all say? You like fired up, Sam. That's funny. Thank you, Sloan. I know I'm funny. You see me every week. You know I'm funny. Adrian, but that's smart, Adrian. We talk about this all the time. Don't chase God and chase purpose, period. That's what you should be chasing. So I'm not mad about that. Preach. Why would God send you something while you... No Chill really out here in these streets, y'all. Y'all got to look. I love this. Go ahead, No Chill. You ain't got to go nowhere. You want to come on the chat? You want to come up? You really doing it today? What to say? Why would God send you something? Why you already have it? He wouldn't. That's evil tactics. 100%. 100%. Round of applause. Family forever. You right, Just Ron. We are family forever. Ooh, my hair. Us women, real women. Okay, Caroline said this. She said, us real women like respectful and humble men. Y'all, let me tell you a story, okay? So there was a guy who was trying to date me, trying to take me out, trying to do different things. He was arrogant, y'all. He was arrogant. I could hear he was arrogant. He had this air about him. It wasn't confidence, it was arrogance. I don't like arrogance. I don't like people being arrogant. So to me, there's a way of being. If you're too arrogant, I can't do it. So yes, I like respectful people, and I don't like people that are way too arrogant. I just don't like that. I only date when I'm ready to marry. Oh, really? Okay, Lyrica. So, Lyrica, are you ready to marry? Are you ready to marry, sis? Oh, no, indeed. Good to know. Okay. I think for me, I'm not going to, what I like after I first meet a guy, because I understand the respectful and humble. After first meeting a guy, I'm really big, y'all, on consistency. I want to know if you're going to be a man of your word. I look at that stuff. I really take that into account. I also look into account, like, you guys, I wouldn't say I'm 100% a traditional woman, but I want to feel protected and provided. Okay, Sloan, come through, Sloan. What's your new profile picture? Okay, Sloan. What's your new profile picture doing your thing? Go ahead, Sloan. Go ahead then. This is a good show, y'all. I'm excited about this. But to me, oh, Lyrica, you're in the middle of a divorce. I'm sorry, sis. My bad. Okay. Well, prayers up, sis. I know that's not easy. So we gonna keep you high and lifted up. But again, I say all this to say that if I'm meeting a man, the first thing I'm looking for is consistency. Number two, I'm looking for, how he treats other people. I don't like people that are disrespectful to other people. I want to see if he stable. I want to see, like, there's just certain things that I look for in that, like, but the biggest thing is consistency. And probably, yeah, consistency is one of the biggest things. And then what else he got going on? These days I'm trying to think of what else I look for. I don't know. I want to make sure they got other things going on, you guys. I want to make sure that they got other things going on. Like, it's not they got their life together. They got their things in order. They make stable decisions. How do they lead their life? What do they do? Like, that's the thing that I really enjoy. I like seeing a man that's in control of his household and control of himself and make certain decisions and is led with wisdom. I don't want to lead. I don't want to be a leader. And I value the things that I've seen in the past with men protecting and providing. I really am big about that. If you don't have a provider spirit or a protecting spirit, and you guys, you ain't got to be a millionaire to be a provider. You really don't. You can take care of women in a way that they feel like they're on the same team as you without having to, spend millions of dollars and buy them a bag. That's superficial. But you can have a spirit of, like, I want somebody who is like a team with me, that I feel taken care of, that if worse comes to worse, I got mine. But if worse comes to worse, I know you got me too. I work hard, I take care of myself, and I want to make sure that the person I choose, I've been in situations with people where, like, let's say I'm at my lowest point, and I'm telling you that I'm at my lowest point. I don't want you to look at that situation and be like, oh, I hope you figure that out. What you here for then? What you here for then? Like, if I'm going through something, I'm seeing how you conduct yourself. How do you move when that happens? Like, that to me is important. I like that protector, provider. My dad was a provider. My stepdad was a provider. These are not like super rich men, but they made sure their family was good. I look at that. I see, is your family good? Are you a generous person in general? Like, that matters to me. I mean, and that's just me. That's what I look for. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried for a long time to, like, put that behind me, like, oh, that's whatever. But no, that's just how I am. I like that. I really enjoy that. I think that I got that from my father. So, no, I'm not married. I'm not married. Yeah, I'm not married. Oh, let me see. Okay, so this is a lot to, I guess somebody want to get to know me, but I'm just going to switch these questions up. Would you relocate for marriage, or does a man have to live where you are, both being comfortable? Ladies, would you only move for marriage, or would you move if the relationship was right? Like, what is your thought process on moving to be with somebody? Mayor, what you saying? What this man saying here? Okay, Simbi and Black. Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. You're saying you talking good, but a man won't invest in a woman unless the investment is certain. You screaming why you here if you won't provide, but what's the return? Symbian back, I'm not saying you provide for a woman off bat. That's not what I'm saying at all. I've said in multiple lives, and you'll see on all of my content, I say men need to be vetting women better. You should not be going on no date and spending $500,000 on a woman that you have never met before. That is not wisdom. Okay, so I am saying that you need to vet out character and how that woman conducts herself and how she talks and what she does with her money. Those are things you have to look into. Don't put that like real money into a woman you are not certain of. But what I am saying is if I'm dating a person, I'm seeing how he takes care of his family. I'm seeing how he takes care of the people he is certain of. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, does he have a provider spirit? Does he take care of his household, protect and provide? Those are things I look for. I'm not saying you protect and provide me. You don't know me. But I am seeing if that's something that you do in your day-to-day life with the people that you take care of, if you take care of any. And if you're not taking care of any and you're a single man, do you help your family out? Are you generous with your family? Are you generous with the people that serve you well at different places? How do you treat the waiters and the waitresses that you come across? I used to be a bartender. I look at things like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I want like I know this is like baseline, and men are like, oh, why is that still like that? Da, da. Y'all be wanting traditional women. Y'all be wanting traditional women that have values, that conduct themselves with sexual integrity. You say you want these things, but women also want traditional as well. And I've also said that a woman that is not conducting herself in a traditional way, how can you expect a man to treat you in a traditional way when you don't conduct yourself in a traditional way? I've said that. Vice versa is true. If you want a traditional woman, you've got to be more of a traditional man. That's what it is. And some men want hybrids. They don't want fully traditional and they don't want fully modern. They want the middle. And women, same thing. You know, we just have to be more clear about what we want. I'm more traditional, which it comes down to my spirituality. I value, and I've been raised by, and I've been taught to expect certain things from men, and that's what I do. That's what I've always done. So that's me. A hybrid is a mix, Isaiah. Modern plus traditional. So you like modern traditional women, okay? You don't like fully traditional because you don't want to fully take care of them. You don't fully take care of them, but you want them to work, but you want them to be at home cooking, cleaning, and doing all these domestic stuff. Okay. You want to split the bills 50-50, but you saying, I want a traditional woman that does this and is submissive. Okay, that's not fully traditional. That's a hybrid. You want her to work and contribute 50%, but still hold all the traditional values. That's a hybrid. That don't make sense. That's what I'm saying, Isaiah. And if you don't think it makes sense, you don't want it to make sense. That's how I look at it. Girl, at least spell his name right, Aja. Dang. You done spelled his name all the way wrong. Y'all, if Aja's here to what's it called? To troll. Can we go ahead and exit her out the chat and let her go on about her business and follow other people? Golly. Mm-mm-mm. Anyway. Okay. Let me see. Next question. Oh, we didn't even finish that question. Dang it, we didn't even finish that question. Hold on one second, family. Oh my gosh. No, no, chill. That's not what I'm saying. 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 I'm not calling it that. That's not what I'm saying. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. So there is, these are not the questions I want to answer. He said a traditional no. No. Mm-mm. Okay. So another person, y'all, and this is why you love it, Caroline. Thank you. I am on fire tonight. I don't have I listen, we ain't I'm not here to pull any punches with anybody. One thing that I will tell you is that I'm going to be unapologetically me all day long. Period. Um so a woman wrote me this, y'all. A woman wrote me this. Let's get into it. She says she fell in love with unknowingly with a married man. 3 years later, it's hard to walk away. How do I disconnect those feelings? I feel stuck. Y'all go ahead. Tell me what y'all think. I want to hear it in the chat. She unknowingly fell in love with a married man 3 years ago, and now she feels stuck. So, what y'all think? What y'all think in the chat? Just want to know what y'all think. I'm going to tell you guys what you think, what I think in a minute, but I'm going to let you guys tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Oh, Jesus. Tell me what y'all think. Woo, y'all. These people with them. I'm gonna stop talking. Y'all go ahead. Tell me what y'all think. I'm hot. I'm hot. This is just getting to be too much. Whew. I'm about to go into a whole little rant and rave. Y'all gonna watch firsthand, baby. You're gonna watch firsthand. Yeesh. Let me see what you guys think. Y'all, I can't wait to have a whole lighting package. I can't wait to have like a real camera, a real lighting package. Oh, your girl don't not letting your sense. Let Sam get a lighting package and a makeup artist. Y'all don't know. Y'all won't know what to do. Okay? Y'all won't know what to do. All right? Team Love Samantha Police said it's giving scandal. It's giving scandal vibes. Yeah. Happen wants to produce me. Okay. I'm a wise investment. Ask God to break the soul tie, go to therapy, seek professional help. Hold on. Seek professional help, seek God, girl. You're going to need him. Is it real love if she didn't really know him? Scandal. Sorry, wife didn't know. I would get caught. Kiki. Funny. Don't tell her nothing. Let her suffer there. She's no good for a good man because all she knows is BS. All right, you guys, I have something to say. I see what you guys are saying. I'm seeing basically, he owes her and the ex-wife. Don't tell her nothing. Let her suffer. She's no good for a good man. Romance is so boring. Sam, what you think? Thank you, Isaiah, for asking me. I'd love to give you an answer. Somebody said CK01. Oh, you know what? I love this. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it for you, sir. Too fine to not be married. What's wrong with you? Well, CK1, long story short, got divorced, and so I got divorced, and so now here your girl is back on the dating market. I got a child. I got a baby girl, so I got to be a little bit more careful this time because I'm not gonna bring nobody around. And your girl's a little bit more aware of certain things. So yeah, I am fine. I'm gonna be fine forever. But to your point, I might be a little rough around the edges. That might be the first thing wrong with me. Second thing wrong with me is I got an opinion. Third thing wrong with me is what's the third thing? I'm rough around the edges. I've got an opinion about a lot of stuff. Oh, I know what I am. I know what the third thing is. I know what the third thing is. Um, Third thing is, ah, okay, I got it. I have a very short fuse. I have a very short fuse. Ryan is funny. Ryan, you on one tonight, boy. I tell you what, you on one tonight. You on one tonight. Okay. Um, Fourth thing, we can get into that, Weedy. We can get into that. But the third thing is that I have a short fuse. You know, I really do. I probably need. I do need to work on that because I do kind of get to a place where I'm like, okay, I'm just done. I am a runner. I am one to walk away from a relationship. So that is something that I got to work on because I do kind of like I don't communicate the issue well enough. I should like do better in that department, but I am quick to be like, okay, I'm out. And I should do a better job of that. That's something I should do. So that's me. That's what I'll say. I am one to be like, okay, it's not working, I'm out. And I'm quick to do that. And that's a flaw. And that's something that I've been working on. What faults did I have in my divorce? Well, I'm not. I okay. I'll talk about my stuff because I could own mine. Um, I was I came into the relationship. I would say, um, I I didn't know myself very well. And so I think for me, I wanted to be whatever that person wanted me to be. I wasn't really being authentic with myself about who I wanted to show up as. I don't even think I really knew who I wanted to show up as. And I think that for me that was a flaw because I think later on I had kind of, and I've done this before where you know you play a certain role in relationships and you know you're doing it to please somebody else, but that may not be exactly who you are. And so later on you're like, well, I don't really want to, this is not the role I want to sign up for. But by that point, you know, that person has gotten used to that version of you, and that's not their fault, that's on you. Because I should have said at the time, instead of trying to please and please and please, to just say, you know what, I can't do that. That's just not me. Um, and so that's on me. But I'll also say that I am somebody who has, I'm very much like either you do it or you don't. You know, I am one to be like I'm out. I do have a short fuse. Not short fuse in terms of a temper, but a short fuse in the sense of like, okay, I think there was better ways to like handle conflict, and that's something that I'll own. You know, I wasn't the best communicator at being when I'm upset. You know, when I was upset, I was like quick to very much run away. And that's something that I have had to work on, as I said before. So, you know, those are the flaws I had, was really just having not really knowing myself very well. I don't think I really knew myself or was as secure about myself until I had my daughter. And so once I had Soraya, I was like, oh, I know myself. Like you know, I really felt secure with who I am. I just had a whole baby, you know. And then second thing I realized was like, you know, I think, you know, when you get into a marriage, you really do have to like put a lot of pride to the side, and really put things to the side to fight and I don't think I was the best at putting my pride to the side at times, you know, and I allowed my pride to speak when it shouldn't. I allowed my ego to speak when it shouldn't. And so that was something else that I probably could have done better. So that's the truth. Sam is a wise investment. Too bad Sam doesn't like short men of God. I'm sorry, Sam. That was a funny comment. I wasn't expecting that. He said doesn't like short men a guy. Otherwise, I'll pay for a babysitter and take her to a nice restaurant dinner. Praying favor and blessings for your life. Sam, who said I don't like a short man? Who said that? I said that probably. I did probably say that. Come on, short king. No. Come on, listen, I don't look. Height is negotiable these days. Height is negotiable. I am not. I used to be I used to like you had to be certain height, right? I am not there anymore. That was at a certain point in my life. A certain point in my life. Nah, Sam, that man should have waited on God. Okay, beat you to it, like Sam. Okay. Sam. I do date. What do you mean? I have dated a short man. I have. I definitely have. What do you mean? Y'all don't speak on me. I have definitely dated a short guy. Shorter than normal. I'm 5'5". You just gotta be taller than me. At this point in my life, you gotta be taller than me. Amber, don't bring that up, friend. Y'all, why Amber talking? Why is she telling on me? She said that one guy from high school was short. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. He probably was like 5'6" or 5'7". No, I know, Shane, this is wild. This is wild, y'all. This is wild. Samantha Lee sips some tea. Yeah, no, I don't mind me a short man. Clearly. Symbian Black, I don't even know you. How are you gonna have like one conversation with me? Actually, not even a conversation with me. You watch me on a live and you think you know me? You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't know if I'm stuck in my ways or not. You don't know anything about me. So how dare you? I don't know. That's like me looking at your name and making an assumption about you. You saying I'm stuck in my ways and this, that, and the third. You don't know me. You don't know me. Ah! Like, anyway, moving right along. Listen, I own up to my stuff. I go to therapy every week and I'm getting better. But listen, I am somebody who's going to be spicy, and somebody's got to, in the person that I'm with, I would hope. That's what I'm saying, just Ryan. Audacity is on sale. Yes, I like that. Sloan says he 5'7", his main woman 5'11". She don't care, neither do I. When you show up huge in other ways, why can't I post more than one sentence in the super chat? Sloan, first off, Sloan, you speaking true facts. Sloan speaking true facts. When you show up huge in other ways, that's a big deal. Okay, when you're showing up, and I know you might be talking sexual, I'm not talking sexual, but I'm talking about in other ways that you show your value outside of height, it would mean more. Do I like do women like taller men? They do. Okay, we know that. But that doesn't necessarily, but shorter men are not at a disadvantage. You could be an attractive, dignified men. Here's my thing, man. This is what y'all got to know. Women, our looks limit us, right? Our looks get us in certain doors, and our looks can keep us out of certain doors. A man will always, I posted this on I think I posted this on YouTube, where a woman that, her name is Sadia Khan, she talked about how women's attractiveness will always limit them. Even if a man marries them, They see their attractiveness. She's really, really nice or really, really accomplished, but looks with a woman always matters. It'll follow her. Men, your attractiveness doesn't follow you. Like, you're not limited by how you look, how tall you are, or anything. You can have a great personality. You can treat a woman really well. You can do other things to bring value. Just like women need to bring value, I think the rhetoric online has been very damaging because men feel like they don't need to do anything and women need to do everything. And then we have the vice versa, which is women need to do or men need to do everything and women need to do nothing. Those are both of those extremes are wrong. Women need to bring value, men need to bring value. And if you don't bring value, you will get replaced. If she's a wise woman, and you are not bringing certain things to her life, if all you're just there, you're not bringing her value, unfortunately, some women will keep you because they just want a warm body in their house. Others will be like, okay, I'm looking for a man who brings value to my life. And I think men should feel the same way. You should find a woman that brings you value. She should not just look good. That's how I see it. Okay. So Sloan said, look, I'm not talking sexual either. He said he's talking leadership. He's talking money. He's talking good looks. Come on, Sloan, with it. Let them know today. Let them know today. Well, Goddess Shauna, I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to agree. My thing, I want a man. I'm not going to be one of them women that's like, oh, I don't want a man. I definitely want a man. Who doesn't want a man? Who doesn't want a male, like a masculine figure in their life? I don't like being by myself. Sloan, see that you bring in value, Sloan. That's what I like about you. You bring in value. That's why these women be dealing with you, sir, because you be bringing value to their lives. They know that if they leave you, they probably not going to get that anywhere else. That's for sure. You may do it in your own way. I'm not going to say it's all right, but, you do your own thing, Sloan. You do your own thing. Okay, Philip Thompson. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App. Okay. Ooh, this is a good question. It's okay, but Charles D., Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, again, yes, they're divorced because money is not everything, you guys. I keep telling y'all, high value men, that whole high value men rhetoric, it was missing some key attributes. What's that man's character? What's his integrity? How does he treat people? We don't take that into consideration. The high value man was about how much money he made, for how long did he make it? Did people see him as important? Did he hang around important people? It was really about money, power, status. That was all that it was about in association. It was not about the things that really do matter. What really does matter is a person's character. You can have all the money in the world, but if you treat me with disrespect, I'm out. Some women would stay. Some women would be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to deal with you anyway because I got this lifestyle. That's fine and dandy. But for me, no, you have to treat me with respect. So to me, that's how I look at it, y'all. That's how I look at it. You got to have character as well. That cannot be negated. That cannot be negated. All right, guys. Another question. How do we stay centered when the storm is underway? How do we stay centered when the storm is underway? How do we stay centered when the storm is underway? How do we stay centered when the storm is underway? I want to see what y'all think. Wait, Shane, she got remarried? Jeff Bezos' wife got remarried? For real? Caroline, me neither, sis. Me neither, sis. I'm not staying nowhere if I didn't feel like I was being respected. I'm not staying nowhere. I don't care what we got going on. I ain't staying nowhere. I don't feel like I'm being respected. Faith, pray, self-reflection. That's good. Become the sky. I don't know about that, but okay. I'll take it. I love that, Sloan. You just out here being a good dude over here. Look at you. And shout out to Sloan. Sloan, I'm gonna do a dance for you. Go Sloan. Go Sloan. Go Sloan. With the super chat. With the super chat. With the super chat. With the super chat. So thank you, Sloan. EG says, focus on the eye of the storm. I love that answer. Thank you, EG, for that. Focus on the eye of the storm. I can't believe she divorced again. Wow, I didn't know that. Can y'all kick? Okay. I'm about done with him today. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and do you for. Golly, bro. I don't understand people. Ugh. Ban you myself. I'm feeling spicy today. Yeah, Symbian trip. Like, you tripping, bro. Like, what happened? Here's my thing, you guys. With this is how I look at it. I don't even know you. I literally have never met you before in my life. Like, what is your like? What do I remind you of someone that you don't like? Like, you giving me that energy that I don't understand. Like, you got real energy for me, and I've never met you before. Listen, y'all. Your girl is famous for blocking and rebuking. We block we block and rebuke over here, baby. We're block and rebuke. So anyway, I think we've gotten some really good answers, but what happens when a storm is underway? How do you get through in a storm? You guys, you focus. First off, the first thing that I do when I'm dealing with a storm, y'all, is I fall on my knees before God. I really, really do. I really, really do. I fall on my knees before God. I used to call people, I used to call my homegirls, my homeboys, whatever, and I would try to like vent and or my therapist, whoever. And I got into a place in my life where I've really said to myself, like, I've got to just talk to God. I've got to deal with God. I got to talk to my creator. So when I'm dealing with a storm and there's something going on and I don't have any control over my circumstances or my situations, I literally just I surely go to God. I go straight to God. You know, I really try to get before him on my knees. I don't know if it's in a bathroom. I don't know. Like last time or like recently, honestly, I had a situation and I was anxious. I just had a lot going on and I just ran into the nearest bathroom and I just prayed. I said, God, please help me, Lord. I need you. I need you right now. My mind is going nuts. My anxiety is through the roof. I need you. And immediately, y'all, like a peace fell over me. I can't even describe it. It was like a peace just came over my body where At one point, my body wanted to hyperventilate and be in my feelings. In that moment, I just had a peace. So the first things first is truly going to God. Is going to God. And then the second thing I do when I am in a storm and a storm is underway, y'all, I think about every other storm I done walked through in my life. Every person on here is a conqueror. Every single person on here has overcome something that God has brought them through. You can think back in your life to some things that you thought you would never get over. You can think back in your life to see about some storms or some surgeries or some diseases or some whatever. You can think back in your life and think about those times. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. When you look back over your life and you start thanking God for every single circumstance, every single obstacle that would have kept you or held you back at another point in your life, you start thanking God for those moments. I don't know what it is for you. I know there's a lot of different things for me where God has completely I remember storms that I didn't see myself out of. I remember hospital rooms or homelessness or any of the things that I've faced. God has literally brought me through every single one. So why would he stop now? Why would he stop being good now? Why would he stop taking me through storms now? So I'll say to you, like I've said before, and I've said it in different shorts that I've done, is there's a verse I hold on to in First Corinthians, and it talks about how our momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. Therefore, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. What is unseen is eternal. That verse, I could cry right now. That verse resonates with me so strongly and deeply because every single thing that somebody is going through, every storm that somebody is facing right now, they're momentary. And there's a lot of people here that may be making permanent decisions off of temporary problems. A year from now, you may not be in the same place you are right now. And so I pray that each person understands that, look, for my momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. That whatever I'm facing today, whatever problem I have, whatever I got going on in my life, those things are momentary. There's a reason for it. It says it's achieving something for us. So even if it's hard, even if you don't see your way around it, you know that it's doing something for you. It is working for you in some way. As long as you are in God's will and you are called according to his purpose. If you love him and you're called according to his purpose, Romans 8:28 says, all things, not one thing, not some things, but all things are working for those who love the Lord and are are called according to his purpose. So that's how I get through storms. I remind myself, first, I go to God. Second, I'm grateful and I think back to every other time in my life where God has brought me through something that I didn't think I would be able to get through. Third thing is I start reminding myself of the promises of God. And that's how I get through my storms. That's how I get through my storms. Thank you, James Bond. Thank you, James Bond. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Let me get a drink of water. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Somebody asked me, when am I getting married? I don't know. I don't know when I'm getting married. I don't know. This guy's just asking a lot of questions. Okay, that's not it. All right, next question. Oh my goodness. Y'all, if I can count how many questions I get about getting married, my ring size, marriage. All right, somebody asked me, how do I make my long distance relationship work with my girlfriend? How do I make my long distance relationship work with my girlfriend? Y'all, here's the thing about long distance, right? I don't mind long distance relationships. I don't mind that. My thing. Thank you, chill. No, chill, Jill. You know, Gil, is it Gil? Like Gil? Or I don't want to say it wrong because Gilbert has a different, and then Gil, y'all follow. Thank you. Oh. um, what are the top three things I need in a man? That's a great one. Yeah, right, Patrick. That's his full name. Y'all, did you know that somebody tried to catfish me as Gilbert? Gil? Oh, okay. Amber knows. It's like gel? Gel. Gil? Okay. I guess Amber knows. Okay, Amber. Let me know. Oh, he loves me and Melly. Also, he already dang Gil. You already cheating on me? Golly. I don't even know who Melly is. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. How do you make your long distance relationship eel with a G? With a G? No, that's not it. That can't be it. Jill? Eel? Jill? No, that can't be it. Make long distance relationship. You guys have to be first off. You got to be creative. You got a long distance relationship. You got to be creative. You got to keep it spicy. You have to make it fun. Okay. Some people, when we're in long distance relationships, the first thing you have to understand about yourself is whether can you handle that, right? If you're not around somebody all the time and you're not watching what they're doing all the time, can you handle that type of situation, right? And some people can't. Some people can't handle long distance relationships. They're not able to like have um somebody from that they're far away from for very long because their insecurity. They're not able to. And it's not a bad thing. It really isn't a bad thing. You just got to acknowledge that about yourself. Like, listen, I can't handle being away from my partner for too long. And that's cool. Yeah. Amber says they used to do a lot of a lot of FaceTime with everyday activities like grocery shopping. Okay. That's so basically like making it fun, making it interesting. Like if you're fun to talk to, be fun to talk to, have a good time, like do interesting dates. Like, I don't know what is interesting for y'all. Some people may like cooking with their partner on the phone. Some people may like watching movies like something, with people on the phone on FaceTime. Some people may like taking shots on the phone over FaceTime. Who knows what you guys are drinking wine or having wine dates or anything like that. Like I've seen people do these things. There's ways to make it very interesting. So make it interesting. Have a good time with it. And be intentional about the times you guys get to see each other. But the first thing is first, you got to first understand you could like somebody a whole lot, but if you can't handle long distance relationships, then literally just don't do it. Don't do it. Would I do long distance? Yes. I've done long distance quite a few times. I'm good with long distance relationships. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I was married to someone who would leave, for months at a time. So, that's that. Love Samantha Lee. You should go on the Pineapple Show. I don't even know what that is. Be honest, I don't know. I don't know. And I mean, it's not like I never see them, Isaiah. I may see them every once in a while. I just might not be seeing them every day or whatever. That's not a big deal. Over time, if we decide to get together, because another question that I didn't get to answer was talking about would I move states. I will not move states for a man I am not engaged to. If I'm not engaged to you, if we're not getting married, there's no promise of us getting married. I'm not moving states. I'm not moving states. Mm-mm. I'm not moving states. No, I mean, well, again, if somebody has a certain job and they can't be around you all the time, I mean, that's just what it is, you know. And if somebody's gone for several months to work, there's people that are in the military. There's people that, we got Gil on here who used to play ball. You gone for seasons. You're traveling a lot with the team. You got people that, act movies, got to leave for a period of time. It's just what the nature of the beast. Don't get in those types of relationships if you're not secure enough to handle it. But yeah, I'm not moving states and leaving my situation, with my family, my stuff. No, Pam, I wouldn't. In fact, before when I was getting married, well, that was one of the things, was like, I'm not leaving states. I won't leave the state unless, you know, we got to be more than just boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not leaving the state for my boyfriend. I'm just not gonna do it. Mm-mm. Not my mom and my family. No, I ain't gonna do that. Not for my boyfriend. Mm-mm. We gotta have a little bit more to it. I'm willing to leave the state and relocate for a partner. Someone I'm and we're serious and we're in that space. But I'm not gonna do it for somebody that it's my boyfriend. I ain't gonna do that. I mean, and even more so now that I have a child, but I had this position and mindset even before that. So, yeah. Um, there's some good questions, y'all. We got so much. We got like a little bit of time left, so I'm gonna y'all stay on now. We got a long. We got a little. We got two more questions I can squeeze in. So do not, and let's hit that like button. Let's hit that like button. Your thoughts on who is responsible for the other's happiness in a marriage? Let's go, Jason. Come on, let's say that. Your thoughts on who is responsible for the other's happiness in a marriage? In my perspective, you guys, when it comes to um a marriage, we have to be responsible for our own cup. And that's even in relationships. No one can fill no oh Rodney, why are you going? No one can fill your cup for you. You have to be able to fill your own cup. Too many people are looking to other people to fill their cup, and that will never happen. That will never happen. You have to be able to fill your own cup. And then your partner just adds to that. Dr. Miles Monroe, the late and great Dr. Miles Monroe, talks about how somebody being so full and somebody else meeting somebody who's full, and they come together and they have surplus. He talks about that's the best type of relationship to have, when somebody is whole and you're meeting another whole person and they're not seeking you for needs. Because some people go into relationships seeking out needs, and they're looking for affirmation, they're looking for validation, they're looking for things in someone else. They're looking, and then it becomes a relationship that's more about what the other person can give me, versus genuinely being in the relationship and truly like taking the person for what they are. And the reality is, no one can fill your cup but you. You're the best person to do it. So at the end of the day, like, I think in a marriage, no one is responsible for someone else's happiness. I think we contribute to each other's happiness. I think that we should be intentional about loving that person. Language, speaking their combination fluently. That should be our goal, our aim. I think we lose sight and lose focus when we start doing tit for tat. But nonetheless, I think that we are absolutely responsible for our own happiness, and we should be committed to speaking the language of the other person. We should be committed to speaking their love language fluently. Yes, and no one can make you happy. Like, we be looking for people for healing. Can't nobody heal you. Only God can heal you. People be looking for validation. Validation, putting your validation in the hands of other people is dangerous. There's a quote that says when you put your, what's it? I got to look up the quote. Let me look it up. Hands of the audience. I got to look this quote up, y'all. Give me a second. I got to look this quote up. They're not. Oh, no. Applause. It was basically like, it was like when you put your happiness into the applause of the audience, when you seek the applause of the audience, essentially, and that's where you get your happiness from. You're putting your happiness in the hands of the audience. And so whether they're good with you, bad with you, you are up and down. And that's what social media has done. People may be really happy when a lot of people are following them and they have high engagement and everything's great. And then they're not happy when engagement's low and no one likes their posts and whatever. We have this up and down, unstable self-esteem. It's high when people love you, it's low when people don't. And that's not a healthy way to live our lives. And even in a marriage, it's the same thing. When I'm putting my hands in my validation or my happiness in your hands, that's putting my esteem, the way I feel, my contentment in the hands of another mere mortal. People change. Feelings change. You put that in the hands of your creator, who never changes, who is consistent, who is stable. That's the only non-changing variable in our lives. So in my opinion, I'm not going to put my happiness in the hands of my partner. And I don't think it's healthy to do that in a marriage. I don't think that. So that's my answer to that one. One last question, y'all. Is that it? Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I thought I found the quote, y'all. So somebody asked me, this is the last question, you guys. I'm going to pose it to you. How do you feel about age gaps? How do you feel about age gaps? What do y'all think about age gaps? Let me see what Jonathan said. You have to walk in the halls of critics before you can walk the halls of fame. Very good. Very good. Facts. What do y'all think about age gaps? Can you date somebody, men? Could you date somebody older than you? If she had everything you wanted, but she was older than you, could you date a woman that was older than you? I'm talking to the men. Age gaps are creepy. Like a 65-year-old marrying an 18-year-old. Patrick, that's like that you went extreme. You jumped to extreme. Sloan said he's 61. His main chick is 29. Go ahead, Sloan. What are your limits? I think for me, I like a man that's older. So I don't mind a man being like, oh, you could be up to, well, how old am I? You could be up to 15 years older than me, and I'm good. Younger, a year. I'm not going younger than a year. A year, yeah, a year. I'm not dating nobody younger than a year than me. I mean, it had to be, and I'm not saying it's a hard and fast rule because maybe I find somebody super impressive that's 2 years younger than me. I'm not gonna say that, but in general, I am more likely to date older than to date younger. That's just where I'm at with it. All I have to say is one, two. Abraham was 10 years older than Sarah. My great grandfather was 13 years older than the second lady he ended up winding up marrying. Oh. Yeah, that's fine, but older is just predatory and creepy. Yes, I have done it both ways. So men are fine with older. If she looks good, is useful, and mine takes care of herself. I'm almost 56, so I wouldn't go much older. Well, I hear that. Sloan be having me laughing too, girl. I love me some Sloan. I could date someone older. It's all about the vibe and communication. Okay. The guys are pretty much, yeah. They good. Quote this: with your beautiful self as a man, my goal is always to make my woman happy. Okay, Kenneth. Okay, Kenneth. As for as long as she takes care of herself. She has good genetics. Sam says as long as she has good genetics, takes care of herself. I don't care if she's 18, 28, or 38. Okay. For the right man, age will not matter to you. You could take that to the bank. Okay. Would you marry Bill Gates? If he treated me right. If he treated me well, I would. Okay, and we aligned in our value system. Why not? Oh, Tommy sent me. Go ahead, Tommy. Thank you for the Cash App. Ooh. Thank you for the Cash App, Tommy. Amber said younger is definitely a rough run. I can't do more than 4 years younger. Yeah, I can't do younger. I can't do younger like that. That's just not it. All my women be older. Okay. Christopher Shumper says harder to relate in an age gap. They may have less in common. So you like dating somebody your age. Interesting. He older than 15 years. Who? Oh. Dating older women. Wait, this implies I don't want no more kids. That's not true, Isaiah. How old are you? I feel like you seem like you're younger. Like you might be, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know how old Isaiah is, but you don't seem like you that old, Isaiah. So women can be, I think it was up to 36 or 38. I don't know. A woman that is the same age as a man, really 10 years older in reality. You right, Spence Shells. You right. Yes, I love to see the posting of the super chats. Bill Gates older than 15 years. Oh, well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, like I said, I said before, for the younger one, it's the same for the older. How old is he? Wait, hold up. How old is Bill Gates? I don't even know how old he is. If y'all can tell me how old he is, then I can really give you a real answer. Love has no age gap. I'm happy for those who find love, but me personally, I fulfill myself. A man would take away from that. Love the gems, by the way. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate you, boo. Somebody was Fetty Wildin today. Fetty Wildin. Yes, man. I love the Fetty Wildin. 67? Oh, well, no. 67's no. Then no. 67 is a little too old for me. I'm just 67 a little too old. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I really thought he was in his early 50s. I didn't know he was 67. I don't really keep up with that type of thing, but yeah, 67 is a little too old. Yeah, that's a little too old for me. God bless him, but he's just a little too old. Yeah, 67 ain't. Yeah, sorry y'all. I misspoke. I didn't know his age. I really didn't know his age. It would be difficult for me to date an older lady. I hear that. I hear that. Well, y'all, this was a great show. I want to thank everybody for contributing. I want to thank No Chill Jill that came. You said Sam, you're rather too old. No, I rather too old. I rather older than younger. But younger is okay, but I rather older. But yeah, no, I love you guys. Thank you guys for contributing. No chill. Gil came up in the building, decided he was going to do his thing. Thank you, Sloan. Thank you, everybody that contributed. Let me not forget anybody. Shane, no chill came through. Sloan, Weedles, Donald, Sam, Sloan, EG. Again, thank you guys so much for contributing. I appreciate you guys always so much. We had so much fun on this live tonight. Next week, next time I come on, y'all, I'm gonna have a guest, okay? So you don't want to miss the next time I go live. It's not gonna be this week. It'll probably be in 2 weeks. So I'm not gonna be coming on next week, but I will be coming on the week after that. But that's besides the point. I love you guys. Have a great night. I will see you guys next week. Love you guys. I'm out. Talk soon.